Hola a todos, hi everyone, Carla here. I'm really excited that you are back here on the channel Metafit, Metamind con Carla. As you know, I'm your coach and trainer of NLP, the founder of Metafit Metamind Academy, and the host of Metafit Metamind podcast. The first thing that I want to do is just thank you for coming back and for watching this other video and supporting the other videos as well, the ones that have to do with the podcast and anything else that is coming up. And I will give you some updates as I continue to create these videos. I'm working on figuring out, what days I will be sharing, what kind of content you are wanting, and just other things that I really want to do in this channel. And one of the updates that I have is that I've shared a little bit more about my story. If you follow me on Facebook, go follow me there, and of course on Instagram. On something new that I've been talking about, because as you know, I talk about mindset and physical health, mental health, and I started on this journey that I'll get to share a lot more of that and share more vulnerability as well. So if you want to know more about that, keep up, because there's going to be more to this chapter, to this journey, and just going into the mindset talk that I'm so passionate about. It's been a mission, a vision of mine to share it with the world, and I'm excited. There's more to come, so keep up, stay tuned, and make sure that you like and you subscribe to this channel. So in this video, what I wanted to come in here and talk about is success, goals, right? Things that people do that do not allow you to reach that goal and that success, right? I will give you some tips towards the end of the video, so stay till the end and really think about what is it that we're not doing, or what is it that we're doing that does not allow us to get there, to reach that. So do you remember growing up, elementary school, middle school, maybe even high school, being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up, or what do you want to do? What are those dreams that you have, right? What about in college, when you're there going for your degree and you're supposed to have it all figured out? I know for me, there was a lot of questions in that process, and I wish I would have had the answers sooner, but of course, wouldn't we all? So wouldn't it be useful to you and reassuring to you to know some things that you can do to make sure that you do reach that success and those goals? So what I'm going to start here with is a few things that people do or don't do that don't allow you to reach that success, yeah? One of the things that people do is focusing on what you don't want. I'm going to say that again. People focus on what they don't want. For example, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't know that I can handle that responsibility. It feels so heavy and I don't want that. Right? These are things that people start doing, and people don't pay attention on our language and paying attention to the things that we don't want. Is that focused in that direction, or is it focused on what you do want? So really pay attention to that. The second thing that people do is their environment. You don't get out of your environment. You stay in that comfort bubble, right? There's a saying, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, right? And so you may stay in this place of being surrounded by people that don't support you, that don't support your growth, that don't support what you're doing. And so they may intentionally or unintentionally tell you things that will make you feel like you have to stay here, that it's for them, that is the selfless thing to do. And so you stay in that environment, and then you just stay stuck there. The third thing that people do is that you don't take action, or as we like to say, massive inspired and motivated action. You don't go and try the thing, do the thing, get any feedback. You just say, you know what, I'm going to stay comfortable. I'm going to just stay here in this place, and it's all going to be happy and dandy and good. And so no action gets taken, and then you wonder one day, you may wake up and you may be like, what did I do? What action did I take? Is there anything that I need to share or can share with my kids, grandkids, my legacy, right? So people don't take action. The fourth thing that people do that don't allow you to reach that success is you don't pay attention to your self-talk. What does that sound like? What are those thoughts in your mind? Because think about this. If you know NLP, you know that your thoughts creates your physiology, your emotions, which create your behavior, which then creates your results. So that talk, is this talk helping you or hurting you? What does it sound like? How does that make you feel with those thoughts, those beliefs that you have? And so if those thoughts don't sound great, then how are you going to reach that success? As I said, right, I used to have this belief of not being able to do the thing. And I used to tell myself, I can't reach that. I can't reach that success that these powerful, amazing women are doing. That was my talk. Because there was a time in my life where I thought I was supposed to stay comfortable. I wouldn't actually want to be seen. I would just stay average by not taking action. I would think if I'm not noticed, then I'm good and I can just live life daily and just be and do the regular things, whatever regular means, you know? And so my self-talk was not great. That did not help my self-belief, my self-esteem, my self-confidence. So pay attention to that self-talk, because if you don't, you're not really going to be aware of what you're saying, what those beliefs are that creates the behavior that then creates the result. And then the final thing that some people do is not living in the now. They don't live in the present. You don't live in this place of, this is where I was at, this is where I'm at now, and that's where I'm going, right? A lot of people, and I'm generalizing here, is that they stay in the past. And you stay in the past because of experiences. Again, if you know NLP, you know that through our experiences, whether positive or negative, we create our internal world that then creates those behaviors and our results, yeah? And so a lot of people stay in that, like, I got fired, and so now I just need to stay average and do the thing, or, you know, that was a bad experience and I'm never going to do that again, and I'm never going to meet that kind of person. You're in the don't talk here. You feel the connection, you see it, you hear it. I don't want to connect with type of person. I don't want that, right? So people get stuck there in the past many, many times. Other people are so focused out there that they're not focused on what's happening now. That you don't even know what you can hold on to right now, what you can grab onto to take the action. You don't even know where your steps are going. You're kind of in this unaware, like, I think I'm going in that direction. Yeah? And so this is what people do that don't allow them to reach that success. So I'm sure that you want to know, because I know that this is something that really helped me. And when it helped me, I was able to help others and now share with you. So here's a few things that you can use when it comes to reaching your success. This is a concept in NLP called the principles for success. The first thing is to know your outcome. When you know your outcome, you know what that goal is. You know, you get to determine how you will be acting, what you will need to see or do or feel to have that outcome. And then the second thing that you can do, knowing that outcome, is taking action. Here we go. Taking that massive inspired action. The third thing to do in this process to reach your success is to have awareness of your internal and external environment. Be aware, are people in the place that you're at helping you or hurting you, right? Have that sensory awareness, right? What is that current reality? Is that reality what you want? Or is that reality something that you maybe want out of now? Because we're going to stop speaking in the nots and the don'ts. We're going to start paying attention to those do's, those wants, those desires. So what is that outcome? Take that action, have the awareness. Here's another one. The fourth thing that you can do in this process is have behavioral flexibility. So when it comes to behavioral flexibility, there's a saying that says that the person with the most flexibility can control the system, meaning that you're not just stuck here or here. You actually are able to adjust, to maneuver. If you need to get louder, if you need to get softer, and you need to speak really, really, really fast. Do you need to speak really, really fast? Or do you And can you slow it down? These are a few communication behaviors. What about being very certain, very stoic, or very fluid and very down to earth? There was a time in the past where my husband actually had behavior flexibility with my stepson, where my stepson was crying and crying and crying, and what did my husband do? He pretended to just cry and cry and cry. That's a type of behavior of flexibility. And one thing that I believe, and you can accept or reject this, but I hope you accept, is that kids are the most flexible when it comes to their behavior. It's not up until us adults and their parents or their models that tell them what's okay, what's not okay, and limitations start to take place. So if we can allow more behaviors and curiosity in this process, curiosity will take you a long way. The fifth thing to do is to operate from a physiology and psychology of excellence. What does that even mean? Well, the way that I explain this is to operate from your own personal alignment. What does operating from your own personal alignment do, have? What's it matter? Well, when you operate from this place of knowing that this is for you and knowing that it's in your values, it's in your beliefs, it's in this place that you feel good, think good, can keep moving in this process, and you can align with these people, connect with these people, then that's operating from that physiology and psychology of excellence. Then finally, the last thing that you can do is operate from a place of gratitude. Gratitude will take you a long way. Whether something works or doesn't work, you can always be grateful for the learning opportunities, for the curiosity, for those things that you are making happen for yourself. Again, how is it that you do reach your goals or your success? Know your outcome, take action, have that awareness of your internal and external environment, have behavioral flexibility, operate from your own personal alignment, and 6, operate from a place of gratitude. And so these are just a few things that you can do to reach your success, to reach your goals more efficiently from a higher, you can say, energetic vibrancy, frequency. And I can promise you that this has helped me so much, and I hope it serves you as well. Make sure you comment below, like this video, subscribe, and share it with others that you think this will help. Thank you so much for continuing to support me, and I will see you next time.